Hello, Meoni here, and welcome back to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. This time then, today, we're looking at the emotes that comes with the Omega statue. The main reason why a lot of people have actually purchased the statue. Now, the statue itself then, as we look at it, we did a complete unboxing of that. You'll find that in the recent videos that I've uploaded. I'll put a link in the description as well for you if you want to go look at the statue in incredible detail. As much as a lot of people were disappointed in that, are we disappointed in the other part of this, which is a code that you get for purchasing this inside the box to get a statue's related emote. So here we are in the game then. This has been delivered. I made sure that it was in the actual mail before I touched it. And as you can see over here, it says, "Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is a copy of Ballroom Etiquette Rival Imitation. It's never quite as good as the real thing." The book itself then says Ballroom Etiquette Rival Imitation. It says an illustrated manual detailing how to imitate an inexplicable opponent, used to learn the /simulation M and simulation F emotes. So you get two emotes with this then. That's interesting. We'll have to look at both of those. So we simply right click on that and learn that, and that'll go straight into our emotes. So let's try and find those. So in our emote bar, we'll find this in the special tab. If we scroll down a little bit, much where Ultima is and Mega Flare, if you've got that from the cash shop, we have Simulation M and Simulation F. These can only be done while stood up. As you can see by this bit here, it basically tells you where you can use it. You can't use this while sitting or underwater or swimming or anything like that, or fishing. We're going to drag these to our bars. So we'll do the M version first, and then we'll do the female version afterwards. Thankfully, the sun has come up, so we can actually look at these. So we'll zoom out for the first time. This then is the male version. As you can see, we're floating with this sword as we've just rose up. And you'll see that we're actually still floating here. So this is a persistent emote. Surprise, surprise. I didn't think it would be. And you float there with a sword. I thought this was something else when I saw somebody the other day doing this. I thought this was actually like a bug or somebody, hacking the game, but this is actually what the emote looks like in the game. That's really quite cool. I like that. Especially the transition then of how that goes up there. Like with the spiral of the Omega, sort of DNA spirals. Very cool. And then you sort of float once you lower down. This then is the female version, which has the spear, like the trident, which has basically the exact same animation, but you hold this glowing spear instead, which looks kind of cool, actually, not gonna lie. I'm actually quite happy to have these emotes. I was surprised that they're persistent. Be quite cool, actually. I think my red mage, hold on, where's my red mage glamour that I made a while ago? Excuse the mess. There you go, let's go with this. That's got a touch of Omega about it. There we go. That'll probably look a little bit better, won't it? Very cool. And if we hide the weapon as well. The armor then from AlphaScape 4 Savage, before people ask. That looks kind of cool, doesn't it? I like that. The fact that you get both the male and the female emotes then is quite nice, and that they're not gender locked. You can just basically tab between the two of them. The sound effects are quite nice as well, as you can hear. Yeah. Even if a statue bores some people or isn't exactly what they thought it would be, the emotes are definitely on a whole different level. I really like those. I could probably end up spamming between these two all day. I wouldn't get bored. I thought the Omega series of raids was fantastic, and this is actually a really, really good thing to take from it. Especially considering with the Ultima emote, you can use Ultima, but it's not a persistent emote in the slightest, whereas these actually are. And as you can see, we're on an alt here, and like I said before, it is account bound, so this is going to go onto all of my alts that I've ever made, or anyone's that I make into the future. Simply go to a Mogmail and we can grab a hold of this and teach it. Although whilst we're here, I wouldn't mind looking what this looks like on a Lalafell, since they're a lot smaller. So let's do exactly that. Might be something that people might wish to know. Slightly smaller character, how it looks. if we accidentally press the wrong button there. Plop those there. We'll replace those buttons later. I don't mind. So this is the male one then, which looks kind of cool. Like a tiny little Lalafell that's going to kill you instantly. And then this is the female version, which is kind of cool as well, actually. Kind of goes with my outfit as well, which is just the latest raid stuff that you can craft. Very cool. Very, very nice. I do like that ability to swap between, you know, different classes. It also looks really good in G-Pose. I don't know if that's something that interests people, but obviously if you pause it in G-Pose, you can get some really good pictures, you know, in different poses of you leaping forwards with a spiral in the sky. In fact, that's the only way of really getting a decent look at that spiral, considering it disappears so fast. But that is the nature of the animation itself. I mean, that looks pretty cool, don't you? And then obviously you've got the bit where you're floating very high in the sky. If you pause it just right, you get all this like magical trail effect as well. So if it was nighttime right now, that would look really, 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 really awesome. It was like a character profile picture. But there we go. That's my general impressions and showcase of these particular emotes. I think they're exceptional. I just wish that the statue was slightly higher quality. Yeah. Let me know what you think about these emotes. If you've seen people floating around in cities, well, now you know why, or how they're doing it with those particular weapons. It turns out it's actually part of the Omega emotes. Very cool indeed. Anyway, much love. Check out my other video for the unboxing, and I'll see you all next time. I'm probably going to end up spamming this all day. This is quite satisfying. Much love, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.